Trump speaks out on posting failed Iran mission launch photo. Had the absolute right. US President Donald Trump claimed he had absolute right to post a satellite photo of an Iranian missile launch on Twitter. Donald Trump tweeted a photo of an Iranian Space Center launch site on Friday, prompting speculation on whether he'd posted a classified image from his morning intelligence briefing. However, the US president has denied the claims and clarified the mysterious explosion at the Space Center had nothing to do with the US. President Trump told reporters, "I just wish Iran well. They had a big problem and we had a photo. I released it, which I have absolute right to do, and we'll see what happens. You'll have to figure it out, that one for yourself, but we'll see what happens." They had a big mishap. It's unfortunate, and so Iran, you probably know, they are going to set off a big mission and missile, and it didn't work out too well. It had nothing to do with us, President Trump previously captioned in his tweet of the image. The United States of America was not involved in the catastrophic accident during final launch preparations for Safir SLV launch at Shamnan Launch Site 1 in Iran. I wish Iran best wishes and good luck in determining what happened at Site 1. Meanwhile, the French president has reportedly been pushing for a revival of the landmark 2015 Iran nuclear deal that was broken by President Trump last year. Macron has often been the de facto intermediary between Western powers and Tehran, with Iranian officials confirming numerous contacts between the two administrations. A French presidential source previously said, as president of the G7, and the president did indeed get the power to discuss and send a message to the Iranian authorities on the basis of exchanges we had last night. The source confirmed Macron has maintained priority of not allowing Iran any nuclear weapons. The French president met Iranian Foreign Minister Javad Zarif on Friday with hopes of easing the crisis at the G7 weekend summit. Proposals were reportedly discussed in his showdown with Trump, with French officials suggesting that Iran be allowed to sell oil in exchange for returning to the negotiating table. Macron said Wednesday, "We have made proposals either for a softening of the sanctions or a compensation mechanism to enable the Iranian people to live better. We'll see what the response from the Iranians is in the hours ahead, and we shall see how the Americans are ready to move forward." Tensions rose further between Iran and Western powers after Iranian officials said the released Grace 1 oil tanker would be heading to Turkey, which has a torn allegiance between the US and Iran ally Russia. The G7 leaders are officially set to discuss inequality, the climate crisis, and the digital transformation according to the agenda, but Iran is still likely to be high on the agenda for any individual meetings.